The significance of the title of my new work, Ounce of Faith, it comes from the saying, if someone has an ounce of faith in you, it can change the course of your life. And I had a teacher who introduced me to Alvin Ailey in the 3rd grade, and it literally changed my life. The way I was exposed and introduced to Ailey was through school, and they would bring us down to City Center. They would put us in the audience, and at that time, the lecture demonstrations, there were 2 seats for Ms. Jameson and Mr. Chaya, and they would sit down, and we would watch them run rehearsal from the stage. As a kid in 3rd grade, I knew I wanted to sit in those seats. And come to find out, you know, the choreographers, that's where you sit in rehearsal. So it's a full circle moment.
Darrell Grand Moultrie. What's wonderful is we have a kindredness. The way that he came to Ailey is similar, being bused to see a performance. And of course, I grew up in Miami and I was bused to see a performance while the company was on tour. And that, in a way, changed the course of my life. We also both attended the Juilliard School, and all of that, never knowing that we would sort of collide here, me being the artistic director of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and then bringing him in to choreograph his first work for the main company. Of course, he's done works for the second company and several for the school, but this was his dream come true. And so to be at a moment where I can make that happen for him, I think is that thing that I always quote from Judith Jamison, spiritual reciprocity.
There's definitely a connection between my last piece, Road to One, and this new piece, Ounce of Faith. I want to keep continuing this legacy. It's almost like to come home to a company that I was introduced to, an African-American dance company. There's something in my DNA that is home. So this is where I want to continue the legacy of what my teacher gave me. There's definitely a connection to mentors, ancestors, and young people. So the idea is to create something that young people will be moved by the same way I was moved.